I'm in the shower, right? This when I'm talking about this like when I first come through. I'm up
so
at Dallas.
So you're 17?
Yeah, I just turned 18 and I hit the big general population. I'm in the big boy game.
Where this was at?
Dallas. This jail was known for like the most homosexuals. I'm gonna be straight up. So I'm talking about like, so I come into the shower room, right? First of all, it's already crazy because it's like, I don't know if the NBA locker room, most people just come down there, rip their towel off their ass naked. But this day it was a little different.
I don't know how the NBA locker room.
This day was a little different, man, on some real. So I'm in the shower and I'm like on the side. And like you're rotating out the shower. You be standing like in the middle. He might be under the water. I might be lathering up. He'd get out. I go under. So we going back and forth. Boy drops some soap. Wham. You hear it dropping. Like when the soap drop, everything is different and it slid. And it was this old head, right? That was like on the end. He said, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh man. And he hit the mystical joint. And I was like, oh, I gotta get out. He said, shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. And he's soaping up. I'm like, who the is he talking about? Because I had my soap like this. I hold my soap clenched. I'm talking about, it was like, I was like, it was like my was clenched, like it was welded. My soap was welded to my hand with my rag because I already knew the story. So when he listened, all you heard, the bar dropped and it just slid. And the only thing you heard was, shake your ass. Shake your ass. So listen. So listen, on everything, right? When the old head said that, I was so scared, and I was just like, God, please, could you get me out of here? Listen, I'll be different. Just give me another chance. I'm saying this to myself because I got my clean. But the way he was so comfortable in saying it, then the other old heads, they laughing like, yeah. I'm like, I don't even want to see who dropped that soap. I just know I ain't dropped mine. I know, listen, that's when like washing was done. I was shut it up. I walked over to go get my towel. I still got some suds on me. Yo, one old head said, young, you still got some suds? I'm like, no, I'm cool, old head. I'm getting up out of here. Because I didn't know, it was like, it was a scary moment for me. I'm just being real. Because everybody want to be acting like,
So this was every day for 20 years?
Yeah,
he stopped watching that.
No, I ain't gonna say I stopped watching.
He'll watch on Sundays while everybody watching the games.
It came a time where
whole prison watching football here and there.
While I became seasoned. No, I'm straight up.
Wash yourself.
My step pop was in the joint with me, so it was some OGs. So I already knew when the time who I'm walking down the shower, like who I'm going to be in the shower with, because I know they old heads and my step pop homies or whatever. Because I was like, and then it became it. After a while, what's crazy? You start normalizing all that goes on in prisons. Because in order to get through prison, you got to normalize crazy shit. Because if you don't normalize it and you don't go insane, so you can stay sane, when you seeing some crazy shit happen, it'll you up. But once you normalize it, oh yeah, this the norm.
So when you was in there shaking it, dropping soap, you was in there, oh yeah.
You know what I hear too a lot though? Niggas go to jail, it feel like what's normal. Like every time somebody go in there, they like see they peoples. Is that always true?
No, listen. On everything I love,
everybody's like, yo, everything I love. My cousin was in there, my homies like that. Everybody is it like that forever?
I don't care where you go at. If you go to prison, you're going to see a family member, a home, like you're seeing a family member in there. Your uncle you forgot about.
Somebody you went to school with.
The old head that used to talk to your aunt. You're going to see somebody, nephew, that's my, it's sad. And for the black community, it's like a family reunion. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people, it's like, because we're so used
really
to go
way.
to prison. It's so bad. Yeah. And then on the other side, what's so crazy though, this is so crazy, Kev. On the other side, all the guards is family. Yeah. So everybody that's overseeing us or watching us or, the correction all over us, while we going to prison, they're working in the prison and building the whole structure up. Yeah. Like they're the ones that's, like for instance, like I remember when I was talking to the homies one time and the guard really said it to me, but I was like, damn dog, we were sitting in the yard. I was like, you know how many cribs we done bought? You know how many, college tuitions we paid for? And I said, no, I'm saying like, you understand that the inner cities is where the crimes take place at the hood. But the prisons is in the middle of America, whereas though we get these people job security so they can send their kids to college, so they can buy the big home. And we ain't never buy our moms and shit no homes. But we bought them, you know what I mean? You got to think about it. You do 20 years in jail, and, me and the homie sitting on the bench just kicking it. It's like, you look at the yard, it's like 1,000 years of prison time in the yard. Yeah. Thousands. So it's like, you know how much security we put on what we do? We put security on it so that their babies is going to be watching our babies one day because it's a cycle that's never stopped because we ain't got no ending game. But I'm gonna just say this, man. If you ever go to prison, and depends on what state you in.
Don't drop that suit.
Because some states, some states they got the solo. What's the names? But if you ever drop the soap, just know it's danger. If you hear that old head say, one day, I'm talking to somebody, so he said some fly stuff to me. So you know what I did? I gave him an invitation to my cell.
No, you didn't.
What? I give out them.
Wait, hold on. That don't sound right. Listen, you gave a nigga an invitation to the cell.
No. That's where you go and mix it up at. Right. I gave him an invitation to my cell, and at that moment, I was bluffing because I said, "Oh shit," because I'm, me, I was the type of dude. I don't play. What? I tell him, let's kill each other then, because I'm trying to bluff. You know what I mean? I know you scared, and I'm scared.
So a nigga pull that knife out, then it
guard. I know you scared. That's my whole thing. When you tell somebody something like that, let's kill each other then, motherfucker. I know he's scared. I'm scared. Hopefully, his scaredness is more than mine.
Nah, some niggas is gonna just be like, "Yeah, what's up?" Then?
But a lot of people at work,
big pulled that axe out on him.
No. So we get
let's kill each other, motherfucker. All right.
So listen, I ain't even in the penitentiary yet. I'm still in the county, right? I'm down the county in the juvenile joint, right? But we certified as adults, meaning we grown as men now. We going to the penitentiary. So I'm in there. I'm preparing myself for this real shit. So I tell him, get in there, man. You got me mixed up, nigga. I ain't one of these. And I'm trying to figure out the whole time, is he what? He told me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I said, yeah, first thing I said to myself, yeah, man, slide up in that joint. It ain't about nothing. I'm saying to myself, how the fuck this gonna turn out? I'm saying to myself, oh shit, I done invited the wrong I done threatened the wrong with a good time, right? He slide up in there, right? So when he slide up there, listen, I go right in that joint, right? Because, everybody on the block, so that's when you got to, you got me, you know where I'm from. I'm from down north. I'm from north too. I'm like, damn, all right, that shit ain't work. Okay. So I'm just playing things in my mind like, this shit, I got to get it. So when he slide in the cell, I pull the gate back. I said, yeah, man, because I'm talking that shit all the way in. So I'll throw the sheet up, right? Yeah, because you got me fucked up. I don't know. So dude's looking like, damn, wow, we get to this boy. This thing. I'm like, yeah, you got me fucked up. I put the joint up, put the sheet up.
Started
rapid rate. And then I go into the joint like, look.
He started rapid rate.
But I put the sheet up, right? Because this is my first real, altercation in the joint, in the slammer. I threw that sheet up. That's when everything changed. Listen, man. I said, hold up. We going to
turn Muslim Saleka.
Listen. I hit the joint. Man, what the we going to do something for? We the realest niggas on this block. He says that third. So listen, I'm like, this guy. He said, yeah, I know all that, but we still got to handle this. I'm like, handle what? We ain't got to go through that shit. That's for them niggas out there, right? He said, no, we got to go through this shit. You gonna scream me on the block. This, that, third. I said, listen, that shit ain't even about nothing. I'll go grab the floor brush. That grip me by my shirt. Listen, that grip me by my shirt and slam me like on it's like concrete in the boom. I'm like, I'm trying to listen. This motherfucker was strong.
Guard.
Listen, this motherfucker was strong.
Guard.
I grabbed the cuff of his pants, right? And that was the thing that saved my life. I grabbed them Jones. His legs wasn't as strong as his body. Flipped them Jones up. He fell, ripped my whole shirt. I grabbed that floor brush. What? Say something, nigga. I knock your. Oh, he like, oh. So now this is my play. I ripped the sheet down because dudes was outside. Say, I knocked. Go ahead, nigga. What? The whole time I'm like, please walk this out of the cell, guys. Listen. I'm praying to all the guys. Please get him out of the cell. Please get him out of the cell. All the guys that exist that I ever heard of, knew of, ran into, people spoke about. I'm praying to all them Jones in my mind, but at the same time, I'm putting the bluff down because if you can fake him, you can beat him. So you can bluff him, you can beat him. So I'm sitting there like this. He just hold up, no, don't hit me. I'm like, knock your motherfucker. Dude's like, damn, wow, I worked him out in there. I'm like, I'm tired of everything. From when he slammed me on a wall, I'm tired. He took everything out of me. So,
but that pants grab, that was jujitsu right there.
Yeah, that was jujitsu.
That was jail jitsu.
No. That was Jeff and jitsu. My life was on the line. So after that came, right, everybody like, damn, wow. I said, nigga, get up. I opened the joint, clean myself up. You got the, knock it. He slide all out this and that third. He slide out the joint. So dudes all on my gate like, damn, wow, what? I'll punch him in his mouth as soon as he came. I know it's boys that was in there that's gonna hear this joint like, damn, wow, you had to stick it. Listen, I punched him in his mouth, man. I ain't got time for this. After that, because he was Big John, dudes gave me my props after that. I got some props, but at the same time, it was like, that was listen, man, I didn't think I was gonna make it out the cell that day. I thought I was in San Quentin somewhere, man.
Got real, huh?
It got real. My life was on the line. Everything was on the line. If he didn't have them cuffs saved my life when it was able to slam in his legs this week. Other than that, I was done. But I ain't gonna front. Like, I was scared to death that day. Because, I'm thinking like, my mouthpiece won't get me out of this because I was fast. I was more.
So you was STD?
Yeah, scared to death.
We got more prisons than schools over here. We gotta change the system, man. Start educating the youngsters. Prison ain't the right place. Private prisons is literally a business to make money off of poor people. Cause if you don't have a good education, it increases the chances to land in prison. It's a circle. The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
I got you.
I love you to death, and I will always love you, my father, because you didn't see what I had, you see what was deep in my heart.
With Prophet Muscle.
Yeah. Subscribe for more.